The voice from the sky. Krishna. He is not a cartoon character that you see on your Cartoon Network. He is also not a fictitious character like Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, etc. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Swayam Bhagavan, from whose body pose universes appear and disappear. He is the creator, the maintainer, the destroyer. He is the knower of the past, the present, and the future. In his four-handed form, he is known as Vishnu or Narayana, looking after the universal affairs. And in his two-handed form, he is Krishna or Gopala, giving pleasure and attracting everyone to him. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, whenever and wherever there is a decline in religious practices and a predominant rise of irreligion, to deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants, as well as to re-establish the principles of religion, I myself appear millennium after millennium. So today we shall hear of the Lord's advent in the age of Dwapar Yuga, some 5,500 years ago. Its Mother Earth, Bhumi Devi, assuming the form of a cow, she goes to Brahma, the secondary creator of the universe, for help. She cried, "Oh, just see how the whole world is tormented with such demoniac kings ruling the world. Can't something be done?" So Brahma, Bhumi Devi and the other devatas went to the ocean of milk called Svetadweep, where Lord Vishnu resides, lying on his serpent bed, Anantashesh. "All glories to you, Supreme Merciful Lord. Please accept our respectful obeisances." Saying so, they all bowed down. The Lord, immediately knowing why they had come, said, "Blessings upon you all. I will descend myself on the earthly planet as the son of Vasudev, along with my brother Balaram. And all you devatas also take your birth on the earth planet and assist me." So, as some time passed, Vasudev, the son of the Yadu king Surasena, married Devaki, the beautiful daughter of Maharaj Ugrasen. After the wedding, Devaki's brother Kamsa gladly drove his sister and her newly wedded husband to their home. While riding the golden chariot, the sounds of trumpets, conch shells, drums and bugles sounded joyful music everywhere. Suddenly, a great voice was heard from the sky. "Kamsa, you're such a fool! The eighth son of this sister will kill you." Immediately, Kamsa stopped the chariot, grabbed his sister by the hair, drawing out his sword, ready to kill her. Vasudev came to her rescue. "My dear brother-in-law, please don't kill your sister. She will not be the cause of your death, but her child. So whenever she has children, I shall hand them all over to you. Now please do not kill her." Kamsa knew Vasudev would keep his word. Hence he released his sister for the time being, but had them imprisoned. He even imprisoned his father, Maharaj Ugrasena, and seated himself on the throne. When Devaki had her first son, Vasudeva handed Kamsa the child. But Kamsa thought, only the eighth son poses a problem, so maybe I can let this child free. Just then, the great sage Narada appeared. Kamsa, be careful. All the devatas will take birth in the families of Vasudeva and Nanda. Everything is getting ready for the advent of Krishna. He is sure to finish off all you demonic kings. Do not take any risks. Being advised thus, Kamsa grabbed the child. He threw him against the hard walls of the prison cell. In this way, Kamsa killed all of Devaki's 6 children. The 7th child of Mother Devaki seemed to have had a miscarriage. But by divine arrangement, the baby was transferred to the womb of Mother Rohini, another wife of Vasudeva, who resided in Vrindavan under the care of Maharaj Nanda. Now Krishna was ready to come, the 8th son of Mother Devaki. The child King Kamsa feared the most. Day and night all Kamsa could do or think of was Krishna, his angel of death. While Mother Devaki was worried about this 8th son of hers, she was visited by all the devatas and their wives, encouraging her, "Do not be afraid. Your son Krishna can never be killed by the wicked Kamsa." Then, in the darkness of the night, the winds blew heavily, the night sky sparkled, the rains poured down. The prison cell was all lit up with the birth of Krishna, who appeared in his 4-handed form, holding a club, disc, conch and lotus, dressed in yellow garments, fully bedecked with jewels, his bodily effulgence bringing the prison room alight. Vasudeva bowed down and offered prayers. And Devaki whispered, "My cruel brother will be here any time. Please hide your form." The Lord spoke, "Take me to Gokul and exchange me with the baby girl born to Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj." The Lord became an ordinary child, and Vasudeva quietly took his son out of the prison cell. Mysteriously, all the doors of the prisons opened, allowing Vasudeva freedom to complete the Lord's mission. Vasudeva carried the baby through the soaring waters of the river Yamuna, who also wanted to pay her obeisances to the Supreme Lord, touching his lotus feet. Lord Ananta spread his many hoods over Vasudeva's head like an umbrella, shielding them from the heavy rain. Crossing over to the other side, Vasudeva entered the house of Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj. Everyone was asleep, including mother and child. So Vasudeva could complete the exchange of the babies and return to the prison, all in the silence of the night, and everything was back to normal at the prison cell. Early next morning, the cries of the newborn baby awakened the guards, who hurried to King Kamsa with the news. "My cruel angel of death has arrived." He hurried fearfully and angry, emotions adrift. grabbing the child from his mother. Kamsa, my dear brother, please, please don't kill this baby girl, pleaded Mother Devaki. You will not be killed by a baby girl. The prophecy said a boy. Kamsa did not pay heed. He was fearful and angry. He could think of nothing else or hear nothing else except get rid of the child. Attempting to throw the child on the prison's hard stone walls, the baby slipped out of his hands. She was the wonderful goddess Durga. Kamsa, you rascal, you cannot kill me. The child who will kill you has already taken his birth elsewhere. Don't be cruel to your sister. Saying so, the goddess disappeared. Kamsa was very afraid now. While his body shook in fear, his mind raced. He called upon his demoniac friends. Arrange to kill all the children born in the last 10 days in my kingdom, Mathura, and the neighboring village, which included Gokul. Meantime, in Gokul, Vrindavan, it was declared that Mother Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj have been blessed with a son. The Brahmanas chanted Sanskrit hymns for the good fortune of the child. It was a celebration throughout Vrindavan. The astrologer Gargamuni also appeared to name the two children born to Mother Yashoda and Rohini as Krishna and Balaram. The next day too was a celebration. Maharaj Nanda celebrated the birth of his child, Nanda Utsav. And from then on, every day was a celebration, with Krishna stealing butter, herding the calves, pulling their tails, killing the many demons that cruel Kamsa had sent. Everything was a celebration since Krishna had arrived. We will hear of his many celebrations, but coming up next will be fulfilling the prophecy. But for now, it's the advent of Lord Krishna today. Let us have a blessed celebration. Please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to celebrate Shri Krishna Janmashtami, inviting him into our hearts and homes. Happy Krishna Janmashtami. Thank you. Namaste.